In the beginning, God created the heavens and earth. Formless and empty, darkness on the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. Then God said, "Let there be light," and light appeared. And God saw that the light was good. He separated the light from the darkness, calling the light day, and the darkness He called night. Evening came and morning came, the first day was done. God spoke and it came to be. God commanded and it stood firm. He saw that it was good, He saw that it was good. Creator, Lord, You reign over all the earth. God made the sky to separate the waters above from the waters below. He called it sky. Then God said, "Let the waters under the sky be gathered together. Let dry ground appear." And so it was. The dry ground He called land, the waters ceased. And He saw that it was good. The land brought forth vegetation, seed-bearing plants, and fruit trees bearing fruit with seed inside. God spoke and it came to be. God commanded and it stood firm. He saw that it was good. He saw that it was good. Creator, Lord, You reign over all the earth. Let there be lights in the vast expanse of the sky to separate the day from the night, for signs and seasons, for days and years. The greater light to rule the day, the lesser light the night. Let the waters teem with living creatures. Let birds fly across the sky above. Let the land produce living creatures of every kind. Livestock, creatures that move, and wild animals. It was very good. Then God said, "Let us make man in our image, in our likeness, and let them rule over the fish of the sea, the birds of the sky, and every creature that moves on the ground." So God created man in His own image. In the image of God He created him, male and female He created them. He blessed them and said, "Be fruitful and multiply, fill the earth." And He gave them dominion over it. God saw all that He had made, and it was very good. Evening came and morning came, the sixth day was done. Yeah. Rest in the Garden of Eden. Thus the heavens and the earth were completed on the seventh day. God finished the work He had done. He rested on the seventh day from all the work that He had made. God blessed the seventh day and made it holy, because on it He rested from all His work of creation that He had done. This is the account of the heavens and the earth when they were created. The Lord God formed man from the dust of the ground. He breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. He planted a garden in Eden and placed the man there. The Lord God made every tree grow, pleasing to the eye and good for food. In the middle of the garden were the tree of life and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. A river flowed from Eden to water the garden. From there it divided into four headwaters. The Lord God took the man and put him in the garden to work it and take care of it. Oh, the Lord God commanded the man, saying, "You are free to eat from any tree in the garden, but you must not eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. For when you eat of it, you will surely die." The Lord God said, "It is not good for the man to be alone. I will make a helper suitable for him." So the Lord God caused the man to fall into a deep sleep. The Lord God took one of the man's ribs and made a woman from it, brought her to the man. Brought her to the man. And the man said, "This is now bone of my bones, flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman." For this reason, a man shall leave his father and mother and be united with his wife, and they will become one flesh. Adam and his wife were both naked, and they felt no shame. Now the serpent was more crafty than any beast. He said to the woman, "Did God really say you must not eat from any tree in the garden?" She said, "We may eat, but the tree in the middle we must not touch, or we will die." The serpent said, "You will not surely die, for God knows that when you eat of it, your eyes will be open and you will be like God, knowing good and evil." She took the fruit and ate it, gave it to her husband too. Then the eyes of both of them were open. They realized they were naked, and they hid themselves from the presence of the Lord. The Lord God called to the man, "Where are you?" He said, "I heard you in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked, so I hid myself." God said, "Who told you that you were naked? Have you eaten from the tree?" The man blamed the woman blamed the serpent, each one passing on the blame. The Lord God said to the serpent, "Cursed are you above all livestock and all wild animals." Between you and the woman, between your offspring and hers. He will crush your head and you will strike his heel. To the woman he said, "I will greatly increase your pains in childbearing." To the man he said, "Cursed is the ground because of you. By the sweat of your brow you will eat your food until you return to the ground. For dust you are, and to dust you shall return. The Lord God made garments of skin for Adam and his wife and clothed them. Then the Lord God said, the man has become like one of us, knowing good and evil. So he sent them out from the Garden of Eden to work the ground from which he had been taken. He placed cherubim and a flaming sword to guard the way to the tree of life. Yet even in judgment his promise remained. The seed of the woman would crush the serpent's head. Adam knew his wife, and she bore Cain. She said, I have gotten a man with the help of the Lord. Later she bore his brother Abel. Abel kept the flocks, Cain worked the ground. In the course of time, Cain brought an offering, some of the fruits of the soil to the Lord. Abel also brought an offering, the firstborn of his flock. And the Lord looked with favor on Abel's offering, but on Cain and his offering he did not look with favor. So Cain was very angry, and his face was downcast. The Lord said, why are you angry? Why is your face downcast? If you do what is right, will you not be accepted? But if you do not do what is right, sin is crouching at your door. It desires to have you, but you must rule over it. Cain said to Abel, let's go out to the field. While they were in the field, Cain rose up against his brother Abel and killed him. The Lord said to Cain, where is your brother Abel? He said, I don't know. Am I my brother's keeper? The Lord said, what have you done? Your brother's blood cries out to me from the ground. Now you are under a curse, driven from the ground, which opened its mouth to receive your brother's blood. When you work the ground, it will no longer yield its crops. You will be a restless wanderer on the earth. Cain said, my punishment is more than I can bear. Whoever finds me will kill me. The Lord said, not so. If anyone kills Cain, he will suffer vengeance 7 times over. The Lord put a mark on Cain, so that no one would kill him on sight. Cain went out from the Lord's presence and lived in the land of Nod, east of Eden. Even in the shadow of sin and death, God's mercy still remained. This is the written account of Adam's family line. When God created mankind, He made them in His likeness. He created them male and female and blessed them, calling them mankind on the day they were created. When Adam had lived 130 years, he had a son in his own likeness, in his own image, and he named him Seth. Adam lived 800 years after that and had other sons and daughters. He grew old, he had a son, he lived and then he died. Generations after generation passing on. Life flows onward and death follows too. Seth lived 105 years and became the father of Enosh. Enosh lived 90 years and became the father of Kenan. Kenan lived 70 years and became the father of Mahalalel. Mahalalel lived 65 years and became the father of Jared. Jared lived 162 years and became the father of Enoch. And so the generations continued, one after another. Each one lived, had children of his own, and when his time came, he died. He grew old, he had a son. Oh, he lived and then he died. Generation after generation passing on. Life flows onward and death follows too. Enoch lived 65 years and became the father of Methuselah. After he became the father of Methuselah, Enoch walked with God 300 more years and had other sons and daughters. Altogether, Enoch lived a total of 365 years. Enoch walked faithfully with God. Then he was no more. Then he was no more. Because God took him away. Even in the chain of death, there was a life that walked with God. Methuselah lived 187 years and became the father of Lamech. Altogether, Methuselah lived 969 years and then he died. He lived longer than anyone. Lamech lived 182 years and had a son. He named him Noah and said he will comfort us in the labor and painful toil of our hands caused by the ground the Lord has cursed. After Noah was 500 years old, he became the father of Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Generations rise and pass away, yet God's covenant never fades. When men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born to them, the sons of God saw that the daughters of men were beautiful, and they took wives for themselves from among them. The Lord said, my spirit will not contend with man forever, for he is mortal, his days will be 120 years. The Lord saw how great the wickedness of man had become on the earth, and every inclination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil all the time. The Lord was grieved that he had made man on the earth, and his heart was deeply troubled. But Noah found favor, Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. This is the account of Noah. Noah was a righteous man, blameless among the people of his time, and he walked faithfully with God. Now the earth was corrupt in God's sight and full of violence. God saw how corrupt the earth had become, for all the people on earth had corrupted their ways. God said to Noah, I am gonna put an end to all people, for the earth is filled with violence because of them. God was grieved that he had made man on the earth. Oh, and his heart was deeply troubled. But Noah found favor, Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. Make yourself an ark of cypress wood, make rooms in it and coat it with pitch inside and out. This is how you ought to build it. The ark is to be 300 cubits long. I'm gonna bring flood waters on the earth to destroy all life under the heavens. But I will establish my covenant with you. You will enter the ark, you and your sons, your wife, and your sons' wives with you. You are to bring into the ark 2 of all living creatures, male and female, to keep them alive with you. Take every kind of food that is to be eaten and store it away as food for you and for them. Noah did everything just as God commanded him. He did all that the Lord had told him to do. In the midst of a world drowning in judgment, one man walked with God and grace was found. The Lord said to Noah, go into the ark, you and your whole family. For I have found you righteous in this generation. Take with you 7 of every kind of clean animal, and 2 of every kind of unclean animal, 7 of every kind of bird also, to keep their various kinds alive on the face of the earth. 7 days from now I will send rain on the earth. 40 days and 40 nights the rain fell upon the earth. Noah did all that the Lord commanded him. He entered the ark and the Lord shut him in. Noah was 600 years old when the flood waters came on the earth. Noah and his sons, his wife and his sons' wives entered the ark to escape the waters of the flood. Pairs of clean and unclean animals, birds and creatures that move along the ground, male and female, came to Noah and entered the ark just as God had commanded Noah. 40 days and 40 nights on the 600th year of Noah's life. On the 17th day of the 2nd month, all the springs of the great deep burst forth, and the floodgates of the heavens were opened. The waters rose and increased greatly on the earth, and the ark floated on the surface of the water. The waters rose so high that all the high mountains were covered. Every living thing on the face of the earth was wiped out. Only Noah was left and those with him in the ark. The waters flooded the earth for 150 days. Yet in the midst of judgment falling like rain, one ark carried the promise of tomorrow. The Lord shut the door behind them, and grace rode safely through the storm. But God remembered Noah and all the wild animals with him in the ark. He sent a wind over the earth, and the waters began to recede. The springs of the deep and the floodgates of heaven were closed, and the rain from the sky had stopped. The water receded steadily from the earth. At the end of the 150 days, the water had gone down. The ark came to rest on the mountains of Ararat. Noah waited, Noah watched, Noah hoped. He sent out a dove to see if the waters had receded from the earth. The dove could not find a place to set its feet, because there was water over all the surface of the earth. So it returned to Noah in the ark. He reached out his hand and took the dove and brought it back to himself. He waited 7 more days and again sent out the dove from the ark. When the dove returned to him in the evening, there in its beak was a freshly plucked olive leaf. The ark came to rest, the waters had gone. Noah waited, Noah watched, no one knew. He sent out the dove one final time, and it did not return to him anymore. Noah, no, 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 Noah, no, 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 Noah, no, no, no. Removed the covering of the ark and saw that the surface of the ground was dry. By the 27th day of the 2nd month, the earth was completely dry. Then God said to Noah, come out of the ark, you and your wife and your sons and their wives with you. Bring out every kind of living creature so they can multiply on the earth. Noah built an altar to the Lord and sacrificed burnt offerings on it. The Lord smelled the pleasing aroma and said in his heart, never again will I curse the ground because of man, as long as the earth endures. Seed time and harvest, cold and heat, summer and winter, day and night, will never cease. Then God blessed Noah and his sons, saying to them, be fruitful and increase in number and fill the earth. The fear and dread of you will fall on all the beasts of the earth and birds of the sky. Everything that lives and moves will be food for you, just as I gave you the green plants. But you must not eat meat that has its lifeblood still in it. And for your lifeblood I will surely demand an accounting. Whoever sheds the blood of man, by man shall his blood be shed. For in the image of God has God made mankind. Then God said to Noah and to his sons with him, I now establish my covenant with you and with your descendants after you, and with every living creature that was with you in the ark. Never again will all life be destroyed by the waters of a flood. Never again will there be a flood to destroy the earth. And God said, this is the sign of the covenant I am making between me and you and every living creature. I have set my rainbow in the clouds, and it will be the sign of the covenant between me and the earth. Whenever I bring clouds over the earth and the rainbow appears in the clouds, I will remember my covenant between me and you and all living creatures of every kind. Never again will the waters become a flood to destroy all life. So God said to Noah, this is the sign of the covenant I have established between me and all life on the earth. The sons of Noah who came out of the ark were Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and from them came the people who were scattered over the whole earth. When the storm has passed and the sky clears bright, look up and see the promise written in color and light. The rainbow stands, a covenant so true. God remembers his people and he remembers you. Shem, Ham, and Japheth, Noah's sons, who themselves had sons after the flood. The earth was scattered, the nations were born. From one family, the whole world would come. The sons of Japheth, Gomer and Magog, Madai and Javan, Tubal, Meshech, and Tiras. From these the maritime people spread out, each with their own land, language, and clan. From one Father, many nations came, scattered by tongue, but bound by the same name. Every family, every tribe and tongue traced back to Noah, where the story begun. The sons of Ham were Cush and Egypt, Put and Canaan, spreading through the land. Cush was the father of Nimrod, who grew to be a mighty warrior on the earth. He was a mighty hunter before the Lord. His kingdom began in Babylon and Uruk. Canaan was the father of Sidon, his firstborn, and of the Hittites, Jebusites, and Amorites. One was named Peleg, for in his days the earth was divided. The other was Joktan, whose sons spread far and wide. These are the clans of Noah's sons, according to their lines of descent within their nations. From these the nations spread out over the earth.